Hello, it's been about 2 months since we've done a video, and about that same amount of time since I last picked up my business book. And since I've had a bunch of people ask me, where's the video and what's going on, it proves that the point of these is part of my accountability process is true, because here I am with a video and another book report. What's the book? The One Thing by Gary Keller and Papasan. And today we're talking about the myth that big is bad, and that the words big and bad are not synonyms and they are not inherently connected. I thought this was a good timing because part of what's caused me to not have time to do these is that our business is growing, and we've been trying to figure out how big do we want to be. We figured ourselves as small. So it was a great kind of timing to remember that just because something is bigger doesn't mean that's a bad thing. A couple of other things that resonated was the quote, "Historically, we've done a remarkably poor job of estimating our limits," meaning we always think our limits are way lower than what they are, which I thought was great. Also, you should build foundations, not ceilings, not hurdles. Build foundations to grow on, not reasons to keep you down. So again, things that really were well timed for me. Another thing was things to surmount are often like the car mirror, right? Things in a car mirror, where they are things that are much bigger than they appear to be much bigger than they actually are, right? The problems to surmount look huge until you get up to them and you're like, oh wait, maybe not so hard. So some really timely stuff. I will admit that the last probably page and a half is the only stuff that you really need to read unless you need a massive pep talk, which maybe I did. So definitely good for the pep talk, but the real important parts were in the last page and a half, talking like think and plan big. Don't think small, think big. You don't have to get there, but if you plan it, then you have the chance. Do you, not what the standard is, not what everybody says is supposed to be, but do what you do and where that takes you. Follow the plan with bold actions. Don't just say you're going to do it, actually do it. Oh, there's a trick, right? But that's the hard part. It's really easy to say this is going to happen. Follow through is key. And then that realize failure is not just an important part, but it's a necessary part. You have to realize that not everything's going to be easy peasy. Otherwise, you've set your bar too low. Part of thinking big, part of planning big is knowing that there's going to be hard steps along the way. And if something's hard, it's not always going to flow as easily and there's going to be mistakes. So I thought it was really well timed for me, and hopefully it's well timed for you. And hopefully I get more of these videos. And if not, keep holding me accountable so I can keep reading books and getting better advice for both me and you. Thanks all.